Hello and welcome back everyone. The invasion of both the Krynn worlds and the Iconians is about to begin. In fact, we've already just taken Voltac I, and I'm just waiting for my horns to reinforce before I could take Voltac II, because I'm pretty certain I have more than enough infestors to continue on with the invasion down there. Meanwhile, the Krynn, we are just what, a turn away? Possibly we could take them right now if I'm lucky enough. Well, to be honest, I should be able to take them anyway, although my infestors did use up all their movements, so not the most ideal. Let me see, are they both expended or is it just one? Yeah, they're both expended, so what I'm going to do instead is drop those out, grab the 4, and start invading Steiner 2. I should be able to do that relatively easily, right? 14 invader power with 30% soldiering versus the resistance, so I think we're in good shape. Very little casualties, a little bit of survivors, so not enough to kind of replenish all the infestors, but wow. I'm looking at the Krynn and they are not very well developed, are they? Although they do have this thing, whatever the hell this is. The Krynniac Order? Huh. This sounds something very specific to the Krynn. I think that much is apparent, but what the hell is it? It gives base morale, it gives influence boost. It doesn't say it's one per player, so where the hell did this come from? I wonder. And nonetheless, there seems to be a lot I can do with this world, so I got a lot of work available to me. Hell. Oh, I destroyed one of their improvements. That's probably why this is free. And that gives a boost to manufacturing, so I got a lot of stuff I can do with this. And I think I want to get rid of the shopping center for a molecular fabricator because that's a perfect spot for it, even though the farms are not exactly synergized the best. We got research laboratories, we got terraforming. So I think there's a lot we can do with this world. Now let me just find terraforming. I think I'm going to put it here, maximize. Well, is there any bonuses? I'm not seeing any bonuses here, so I don't think there is any multipliers that I have to take advantage of. Nope. But Steiner 3 is a ghost world, so I can easily use that for pretty much just another one of my research worlds to keep things going. And speaking of research, I'm trying to remember what it is I had in mind. I think it was upgrading the armor components and all that. So, yep, armor focus. I'm pretty certain that means I got the armor done. So, before I get started with the exterminator, what all do I want? I kind of want to just enhance everything best I can, like the armor mass and all that. And then, most importantly, I want to get the disruptor banks. At least give me a formidable weapon, so otherwise the armor is upgraded. I don't think I care about armor enhancement because that's going to slowly chip away my duranium. And I already got guardians doing that, so I think we're going to leave that be. We're going to get the countermeasures for the ECM now. That's only going to take a simple 3 turns. This is Galactic 2 for all the marketing stuff, so this just finished all its production, I think. Now the question is, do I want to leave any of this here or not? Because I kind of want to keep the income rolling. But I think I'm perfectly fine. I'm not worried. In fact, since it's completely done there, I could almost just adjust it in a way. I don't want to hinder my research too much because that's still going to be helpful, but there, that should boost it a little bit maybe. I think it was just over 100 before, so that's about a 50% boost right now. And once population is done maxing out, I can get rid of this hospital for something else more useful. And chances are I'll probably use it for another farm. That's what I'm leaning towards at least. Or a food distributor, well, I'll have to think on that there, because I don't think I quite yet. 10% definitely isn't worth it. 25% might be. I'll have to really think on that later. Otherwise, we're going to continue on with our routine. Let's see, do swarmers have any room? No, they don't have any room. So 33 is basically the cap there. So we're just going to keep these swarmers here. I got more than enough swarmers, I think. And like I said, well, like the last episode indicated, I update my horns, I update my pulverizers, so I'm going to start building them a good amount. Especially now my income's over 600, so we are swimming. We are swimming in this income. No. Where do I want to put this constructor? Well, I can really put it anywhere. I just want to avoid annoying the Altarians for a little bit. For the time being. Because they're benevolent, they're friendly. I don't want to get on hostilities with them, but I gotta carry on with my plans with my culture. So, I got the Hornets, I got the Pulverizers. This looks like it's just a Pulverizer. Yeah, this mix of Pulverizers, Hornets, and that. Maybe I don't want that mixed up. With what I learned with the poor Watchers that got demolished in the big fight there down in the Voltac, I probably want to separate these fleets best I can. And what is these? More Pulverizers, more Hornets. So if anything, I want to merge the Pulverizers together. Probably want the Wasp to join together too with the Hornets and leave the Pulverizers to themselves. I think that's what I want to do, if I have the logistics for it. If not, I'll leave the Wasp with the Pulverizers, and then I'll have two full maxed out fleets up here to kind of defend with any aggression. So North is perfectly safe. North is perfectly safe. I do have this Ascension Crystal. Yes, I do. I want to continue with the star bases down here. I probably want to throw more in the Iridian's territory there, try and slowly assimilate that their territory, but it's more than unlikely they're going to be at war with me pretty soon. And there's a lot of negative modifiers. And if you remember with me trying to keep positive relations with them, all those positive modifiers meant nothing. Because the only thing that was really negative or for when I first noticed it was just trying to culture flip their plans, and that was enough for them to get really angry with me. So I don't think there's any peace with the Iridians now, unfortunately. So we'll just carry on. Let's see, turns finishing. Well, that's a bit of a wasted turn there because I would have liked to probably move this fleet a little bit more to destroy a couple more star bases. That would have been ideal. Otherwise, Firefly's Moth, they're probably not going to do a whole lot besides just shoot at any isolated ships. And I got another Infestor within reach of Steiner's 3. So that's pretty good there. And I'll be able to grab that next turn. My second Guardian... Well, wait, second Guardian? It looks like my third Guardian. Why is this labeled my third Guardian? Do I have a second one around here I'm not aware of? Yes, I do, actually. And that's Guardian number 4. What the hell? So, do I have an AWOL Guardian somewhere that I'm not aware of? What is going on? I'm gonna have to check my fleets quickly. It can't be that hard to find a Guardian, right? Is it gonna show anywhere? Where can I organize this? Sort by logistics. Oh, well, this is helpful. It's just going through all my fleets, which doesn't help very much. And I'm moving the camera there needlessly trying to do that. Alright, so those are just my fleets. That doesn't help at all. So, all I know is I possibly have a fourth or third Guardian around here somewhere, because my first one was destroyed. I found 2 down here, or I found 2 of them, and apparently I have a fourth roaming around, or third rather, considering the first one was destroyed. An AWOL Guardian somewhere. That... Well, I would like to find it there, if that's the case. Problem is, how do you find it? How do you find a needle in a haystack like this, with all this? Because I'm only building for Mithrander, so you think it wouldn't be that difficult, right? To get it deployed, because they're all going to the rally point. Huh. And I lost audio again, that's weird. I don't get why it does that. That's been an annoying thorn for the past few recordings. Just randomly turn on and off on me there. Makes absolutely no sense, but it's not really a big deal though. It's just an excuse to keep talking. Just an excuse to keep listening to my voice ramble on as this campaign slowly crawls through. Because I think it's safe to say, unless the Iconians are like a couple turns away from the victory, I think we got this. I think I'm perfectly safe to say we are going to win this campaign. That may be a little bit too much premature considering that all the other like victory conditions like ascensions, victory, diplomacy, victory, especially technology victory could be a concern because the Terran Alliance have a lot of tech available to them. So I actually shouldn't be getting too aggressive, too cocky. There's so many different victory conditions that's kind of a little bit different than anything that isn't really a 4X game. Because most 4X games have those different victory conditions. I'm not really used to that. Because as much as I love 4Xs, I don't really play them too often because of all the time investment I would love to put into them. Like this larger scale map is a perfect indication of why I enjoy these larger scale stuff, but how impractical it would be for me with the time investment. Because last I checked, I am like maybe 51, 52 hours into this series so far, if the save files are any indication, so yeah, there goes 2 days of my life doing this. And plus a little bit more when you consider uploading and recording, so I don't think I could have invested this time otherwise, so this is a nice little benefit for me. I'm enjoying this campaign, but it is a really slow slog, especially with the fact that the AI is pretty dumb, isn't it? Like, come on. You can't argue with the fact that I just destroyed, like, 25 typhoons. Or cyclones, is it? Iconian cyclones with, like, just one fleet. There was no contest. No issues at all. It was just straight up slaughter. Now, let me just take the population here. Probably not. I probably don't want to take all of it, though. Because I would like to keep some population there. And I got enough invasion ships, this should be fine. Because yeah, I'm looking at 14 soldiers versus their 12 population. There. They lost an improvement though, but I conquered the planet. Ooh, and that ghost world could use a lot of upgrading. Although really? 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 What the hell is this Terrain refinery doing here? Ooh, and what the hell is this? Oh, Prometheus stone. Interesting. And they got more of this Kry'kon order. This is interesting. Apparently, yeah, this gives them a nice boost to influence and morale. But where the hell are the Krynn getting this? I know it's named after them, so, but this is the first time I ever saw anything unique to a race. So I have no idea what to make of that. Okay, so a lot of stuff needs to be upgraded though, nonetheless, so am I willing to forsake, I think I'm willing to forsake research for a little bit there, to kind of update everything. If it'll let me. I don't have really much production though. Yeah, only 40, so maybe it's not the most efficient, so I gotta be careful of that. But an extra 100 free research is always good. Is there any ways I can enhance this? Population's already close to maxed out. Which means I don't really want to kind of take any population out because I want to keep this going. At least they have an innovation center, so they at least have that upgrade. It's in good shape otherwise. It's in really good shape. I just need to populate my infestors somehow now. Because yeah, that research world is going to actually help quite a bit there. Let's see, it's 109 immediately versus 176. So yeah, it's doing just as well as my Mackenzie research world. So it's doing good for itself, even with the capital and everything else. So that gave me a tremendous boost in my research, I feel. Now, where do I want this constructor to go? Because there's pirate ships there. Let's see. I did conquer all those. Yeah, I did destroy all those ships there with a little bit of casualties, didn't I? Yep, all those worlds are gone. So, and I don't really have. Well, I do have the infestors to kind of conquer more of these worlds. I'm kind of just content to leave them be. The population. So, is there anywhere I can quickly go to repopulate in that case? Not really. Unfortunately. Not really at all. And how many infestors are we looking at? 5 infestors, so that is 15 population needs to be refilled. So I don't know what I want to do with that. And I have 4 infestors down here, that's 12 population, and I can easily take that from there. Again, I kind of want to benefit from these worlds rather than just leave them bare. Because I don't really need to conquer more worlds. Who am I kidding? Influences doesn't really care about the population. And I am trying to get additional influence, so I could probably forget that now. And just focus on boosting my influence as much as I can. Because like what I said earlier, the Terran Alliance could be getting close to their victory condition since they're top on technology, and who knows the progress of the other races right now. So I need to focus on my influence, and once I capture a good handful of these, I should be getting a massive surge of that. Because, let's see, these 2 are gone, and yeah, it already shows the territory boost that I gained from it. We got 2 worlds here, and that should give me this region once I grab it. Ideally, I gotta find their home world too, so I can grab that in the best case scenario. And I don't even know what I'm talking about here. Let's just keep things simple, shall we? I'm gonna get my infestors repopulated. Gonna try, let's see, how much do I want to take there? Because again, I need 15 population. So I can take half. Well, once I get selected, I'll take half from Steiner 3. Well, let's see. Let me make sure I got it right. 7.5 about. And just move that over to Steiner. Well, I hope it still has population there, because I would hate if it maxed it out and I lost the population that I just grabbed. That would be annoying. Because let's see, is this maxed out? No, it's not maxed out, so we're good. So I don't have to worry about that. Never mind what I was just saying. Okay, culture, scanners. I don't really need much defense up here, so one more starbase forward if I can get it. How much more movement? I got plenty of movement, so I could just push in more aggressively. Starbase is there though, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. And they have an Ascension Crystal, so I found another one. Thankfully, it's the Altarians that have it, so I'm not worried about, not concerned about them. At the very least. Ooh, excuse me. And now I gotta find a spot to build this starbase. There we go. Perfect. Culture rings, scanners, we're good. Now, another turn is all I need before I can invade Voltac II. I probably should just destroy starbases when I get a chance. And this is Kry'klon 3, this is the homeworld one. So, what the hell do I want to do with this one? I kind of need more swarmers. Or not swarmers, but infestors. Even though it's going to take a while before they get here. So do I have any update swarmer infestors? Because I think what I want to do quickly is update these to actually have more speed. I think that's what I would like. That way there's less downtime. They can repopulate that much faster. Because I'm pretty certain I only got actually one version of it. And look at all that haul that I can use. I'm half contemplating if I want more infantry pods, quite frankly. But the only problem with that is one infestor's lost each time I invade a world. So I probably don't want to do that, if I were to be honest. I don't know how that would affect like one really potent type of ship that is basically has like 3 or 4 of those infantry pods. I probably would lose access to all of them because I don't know if that works like the constructor, so I'm going to leave that be with just a single one. For sake of convenience, and it probably makes it a little bit cheaper as a result. Now let's just get a copy of these engines in here. Probably need to make it a little bit smaller. Let's try and get this thing some real speed. Probably pointless to kind of like do it like that, huh? Probably should have done it the other way. Top and bottom. I don't know what would look better, honestly. I honestly don't know. I'm just trying to experiment with it quickly, even though it probably doesn't matter. I'm just trying to experiment a little bit to give it a little bit of a different look. I guess that'll have to do. It looks potent enough. Let me just see, do I separate or not? This is the most pointless thing. This is the biggest waste of time, just trying to figure out an engine will work or not. Seeing as it got super hyper warp drives, it's kind of worth trying. Just a little bit. And now we're going to get one more in there. That'll give me my 30 hexes. And hell, I could throw more in there. How crazy speed do I want to put on this? Although, I got to keep in mind the construction cost too. I can get rid of the environmental support. That will lower the cost a tiny bit. Because these infestors rely on the ships being able to reach the world, so... Do I want to make this go any faster or not? Because, yeah, 71 cost per system warp drive. That is going to cost a bit. And I guess I'll do one more infantry pod. Wherever, was it transport module? Yeah, invade planets. Just one more there. Sink it in so that way it goes flush with the R1. If I won't even want to, I probably don't want to show it all because it does stick out a little bit. Maybe I won't do that. There you go. 200 construction, that should be good. And there we got our update Infestor. This will be a lot more convenient, I think. Well, it depends on how long it takes to build, really. Yeah, 3 turns versus the one of the regular Infestor. This is one of the reasons why we love some easy filter. Kind of have all these different Infestors stacked together rather than this mess. Jeez. Where's the Mark? Okay, there's the Mark 1s. Yeah, the cost is quite a bit for like triple the movement, basically. I'm fine with that. Although I'm going to lose a lot of population with 2 infantry pods, so these worlds should be fine. These should be perfectly fine. Yeah, they are slowly losing population, so that hurts the effectiveness, but we're in good shape. And then they'll be going as fast as my grasshoppers, which means they should arrive relatively quickly to reinforce. Come to think of it, I should change the rally. Can I set a rally point? I don't even have a rally set over to, do I? I don't even know where the hell these rally points are. This is very helpful. Because I haven't used these rally points in ages. Yeah, let's adjust this. Move these rally points so I have a little bit easier time figuring out where the hell to put them. Since it's been ages since I last looked at them. It's not much of a northwest rally point there if it's like in the middle of my territory now, isn't it? So that makes it a little bit easier. And this south rally point's actually in a good position, so we're good there. Not necessarily west anymore, but still good. Otherwise, we just carry on. This is going to be a slow little grind. I just need to wait for my other horns, and then I can conquer Voltac II, and that'll be another system mine. And I wonder, when I capture that world, we'll actually have some territory down there to call my own. Or is it because the Iridians are there? Does that block it off entirely? That's what I'm curious to see what happens. This is Steiner 2, so I might as well max it out. Wait, what the hell? What the hell's going on? I'm trying to... It keeps asking me this, is annoying as hell. Okay, this is annoying. What the hell is going on? That was weird. Okay, I got the population I need though. That was unusual, to say the least. But either way, Hornets, we're gonna have you grouped together. Are we maxed out? I kinda wanna wait for them to max out, to be fair. But they should be in good shape anyway with the Hornets or the Wasp there to give them the shield strength they need. So I'm confident they can actually do it as is without the Watchers getting demolished. Oh, and I have a Constructor in there and a Swarmer. That doesn't belong. I take back what I said. I have to wait another turn, don't I? So, where do I put this Constructor? Probably continue on with the same process. But I guess we'll be waiting another turn to be safe. I'm just going to take my frustration out on this starbase, though. That should help with regeneration, repairs maybe? Yeah, I think that helped repaired. So I think I'm in good shape now.